A warning, this report from our senior Ireland correspondent David Blevins does contain some flash photography.
The goods from Great Britain were still rolling in, but Northern Ireland's devolved government was already on its way out. The DUP Agriculture Minister had already halted Brexit checks, but then the DUP First Minister resigned.
Today marks the end of what has been the privilege of my lifetime.
Their party leader said the Northern Ireland Protocol had left them with no option.
We've had enough of being told we must stand by previous agreements, yet the same people who tell us this have destroyed a core pillar at the heart of the Belfast Agreement, the need for cross-community support.
In the absence of a functioning executive, an early election must be called and the people must have their say.
The border between Northern Ireland and the Republic runs through Carlingford Lough. Checks here would be catastrophic for local fishermen. Brian's son only joined the family business because the EU and British government had reached agreement.
I honestly thought that everything was sorted. I breathed a sigh of relief. I'm sixth generation, my oldest son, 21, he's seventh generation. And he left school, and I let him leave school. He's going to go on to be a physio, and I let him leave school on the strength of the protocol.
But the alternative has been contentious. A border in the Irish Sea fuelling loyalist fears over Northern Ireland's place in the UK. Joel Keyes hit the headlines when he appeared to warn of more violence, but he says his community is misunderstood.
There seems to be a habit of kind of thinking that all unionists or all loyalists are just crazy hooligans who run about and screaming about anything that offends their sense of red, white and blue, but that's not really how it works. But if you take my concerns, I want to feel respected, and I want my identity to feel respected in my own country.
The EU says Brexit checks are enshrined in international law, but the Prime Minister disagrees.
If you look at the protocol, which I'm sure you have studied in detail, there's plenty about uninterrupted east-west trade. It's crazy to have checks on goods that are basically circulating within the single market of the United Kingdom.
The problem for the Prime Minister is that this is not really about trade, it's about politics. It's just 3 months to the next Northern Ireland Assembly election, and with no end in sight to the EU-UK negotiations on the protocol, Brexit's going to dominate the campaign. Brexit didn't just raise the question of checks, it raised the age-old question of where Northern Ireland's political future lies. David Blevins, Sky News in Belfast.